What if your garden could feed you every single year, without replanting, without the extra work? Nature already has the answer: perennial fruit plants. These incredible fruits keep producing season after season, giving you baskets of fresh, homegrown goodness for decades. From sweet berries and crisp apples to rich figs and tropical citrus, we're uncovering 10 fruits that come back stronger every year, saving you time, money, and effort. Welcome to your self-renewing fruit garden, where you plant once and harvest for a lifetime. Most gardeners spend every spring replanting, watering, and starting from scratch, but perennial fruits change the game. Seedling once established, these plants come back year after year. No replanting, no reseeding. Their deep root systems make them more drought-resistant, able to pull nutrients from deep in the soil where annuals can't reach. That means richer flavor, more resilience, and less effort on your part. They also improve soil health, support pollinators, and make your backyard more sustainable. Whether you're in California, Florida, or up north in Maine, perennial fruits are a long-term investment that pays you back every season. Let's start with one of the sweetest and easiest perennials, strawberries. Many people think strawberries are annuals, but the truth is, Everbearing and day-neutral varieties can produce for 3 to 5 years straight. These plants send out runners, new baby plants, that root themselves and expand your patch naturally. For best results, replace older mother plants every 3 years to keep yields strong and berries big. Strawberries love full sun, rich soil, and good drainage. And here's a quick tip. Before winter hits, mulch the bed with straw or pine needles to protect roots from frost and keep weeds down. Plant them once, care for them right, and you'll enjoy fresh strawberries every season without replanting. Next up, the timeless grapevine, a symbol of abundance and longevity. Grapes, once a grapevine takes root, it can produce fruit for 30 years or more, giving you decades of harvests from a single planting. Grapes thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, and while they're tough, they love structure. A trellis or pergola helps them climb and breathe. The secret to consistent yields? Winter pruning. Each year, trim back old canes to encourage new, fruit-bearing shoots. And don't forget, choose varieties that fit your USDA zone. For example, Concord is perfect for cooler regions, while Thompson seedless thrives in warmer climates. Once established, your grapevines will reward you with lush leaves in summer, golden color in fall, and sweet clusters every single year. Few fruits capture the spirit of a home garden like the apple tree. It's a true classic perennial, capable of producing fruit for 50 years or more with the right care. Each spring, apple trees burst into fragrant white and pink blossoms, drawing in bees and butterflies, and by fall, those blossoms transform into crisp, juicy apples. If you're short on space, go for dwarf or semi-dwarf varieties, perfect for small backyards and even large containers. Just remember, most apple trees need a pollination partner. Plant 2 compatible varieties nearby, like Honeycrisp and Fuji, and you'll ensure heavy harvests every season. Plant once, care with patience, and your apple tree will reward generations with fruit, shade, and beauty year after year. If you want a fruit tree that delivers quick, delicious rewards, look no further than the peach tree. Peach. These sun-loving perennials start producing fruit in as little as 2 to 3 years, filling your garden with pink spring blossoms and the sweet scent of summer harvests. Peaches thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, and they absolutely love warm climates. To keep your tree healthy and productive, give it a good pruning every winter. This improves airflow, prevents disease, and helps the tree put its energy into bigger, juicier fruit. And here's a pro gardener secret: add rich compost or organic fertilizer each spring. It's the easiest way to get those perfectly sweet, melt-in-your-mouth peaches year after year. Once you've tasted a homegrown peach, you'll never go back to store-bought again. Next up, the blueberry, one of the easiest and most rewarding perennial fruits you can grow. Once established, these hardy shrubs can produce for 20 years or more, giving you bowl after bowl of antioxidant-rich berries every summer. Blueberries thrive in acidic soil, ideally with a pH between 4.5 and 5.5. If your soil isn't naturally acidic, simply add peat moss, pine needles, or sulfur-based soil acidifiers to keep them happy. For the best results, plant 2 or more varieties side by side. This improves pollination and boosts your harvest significantly. They're perfect for garden borders, raised beds, or even large pots. Just make sure they get at least 6 hours of sun daily. With a little care, your blueberry bushes will reward you with delicious, homegrown superfood for decades. Few trees are as breathtaking or as rewarding as the cherry tree. Cherry blossom, these self-renewing perennials burst into stunning blossoms each spring, filling your garden with color before rewarding you with juicy red fruit in summer. Once established, cherry trees can live and produce for decades with minimal care. Just sunlight, well-drained soil, and a little pruning each year. Whether you choose sweet cherries like Bing or Rainier, or tart varieties like Montmorency for baking, you'll have a tree that gives back every single season. One tip: birds love cherries just as much as we do. So protect your harvest with bird netting once the fruit begins to ripen. With a cherry tree, you're not just growing fruit, you're planting a family tradition that can last a lifetime. Next up, the fig, one of the oldest cultivated fruits on Earth and one of the easiest to grow. Figs thrive in warm climates and can produce twice a year in USDA zones 7 through 10, once in early summer and again in late fall. They're incredibly drought-tolerant, needing minimal care once established, and can grow just as happily in pots or directly in the ground. The secret to their success? Full sun and good drainage. And if you live in a cooler state, no worries. Simply wrap the roots or move potted figs indoors during winter to protect them from frost. With their sweet, honeyed flavor and stunning leaves, figs are both beautiful and bountiful, a true symbol of abundance in any home garden. Citrus trees, including lemons, oranges, and limes, are classic evergreen perennials that provide a steady supply of fruit year after year. They thrive in warm regions, but even if you live in cooler climates, you can grow them in containers and bring them indoors during winter. Citrus trees love full sun, well-draining soil, and regular watering. To keep yields high and fruit quality excellent, apply a slow-release organic fertilizer in spring and summer. These trees are more than just fruit producers. Their fragrant blossoms and lush green leaves also add beauty and fragrance to any garden or patio. Plant once, care wisely, and you'll enjoy fresh citrus for years, whether for juicing, cooking, or garnishing your favorite dishes. Pear trees are long-lived, hardy perennials that thrive in temperate climates, making them a staple in backyard orchards. Once established, these trees can produce fruit for decades, providing sweet, juicy pears perfect for fresh eating, baking, or canning. To keep your pear trees healthy and productive, perform light pruning each year. This maintains shape, improves airflow, and prevents disease. Planting multiple compatible varieties ensures better pollination and higher yields, making your orchard even more fruitful. With minimal care, pear trees will reward you with a reliable, delicious harvest year after year, becoming a cherished part of your garden landscape. Raspberries and blackberries, also known as brambles, are self-renewing perennials that keep producing fruit year after year. Once the roots are established, the canes will grow new shoots annually, while older canes should be cut back after fruiting to encourage continuous growth and larger harvests. These berries thrive in full sun, rich soil, and benefit from trellises or supports for better airflow and easier picking. From fresh summer snacks to homemade jams, cobblers, and desserts, these brambles bring years of sweet rewards to your garden with minimal replanting. To ensure your perennial fruit plants keep producing year after year, consistent care is key. Start with annual pruning. Remove dead or overcrowded branches to improve airflow and sunlight penetration. Mulch around the base to retain moisture, regulate soil temperature, and suppress weeds. Water deeply but less frequently. This encourages strong root systems that can withstand drought. Each spring, add compost or organic fertilizer to replenish nutrients and keep your fruits healthy and flavorful. And don't forget to protect young plants from frost in colder climates and from pests using netting or natural repellents. With these simple steps, your perennial fruits will reward you with bountiful harvests for years to come. Designing a perennial fruit garden is not just about planting, it's about creating a productive and beautiful edible landscape. Combine fruit plants with herbs and pollinator-friendly flowers to attract bees and butterflies, enhancing fruit set and garden biodiversity. Make use of vertical space. Train grapes, raspberries, or kiwi on trellises, fences, or pergolas to maximize yield without taking up extra ground. These gardens work wonderfully along backyard edges, raised beds, or mixed edible landscapes, creating layers of color, texture, and flavor throughout the year. With thoughtful design, your garden becomes a perennial haven, a place of beauty, abundance, and joy for the whole family. These 10 fruits are nature's gift. Plant them once and enjoy harvests for a lifetime. From juicy berries to homegrown apples, each fruit connects you closer to the earth and the joy of gardening. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more home gardening tips. And don't miss our next video, 10 fast-growing vegetables for continuous harvest all year round.